Hi, do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic of good habits? Today we are going to talk about the truth about talent, when genes matter and when they don't. And this in Atomic Habits, James Clear talking about two absolutely amazing Olympic champions. It's a Michael Phelps, who is widely considered to be one of the greatest athletes in history. He won more Olympic medals, not only than in swimmer, but also more than any Olympian in any sport. And the second one is Hichem El Jarrah, and he is Moroccan runners. So what's interesting, wow, two amazing people. So Phelps is 6 feet and 4 inches tall. And Hichem El Jarrah, he is 5 feet 9 inches. And these two athletes are widely different in many ways. One was competing on land, runner, and one was competing in water, swimmer. And despite of 7 inch difference, their pants was the same length. So Phelps has very big torso, and Hichem El Jarrah his long legs. And this is talking about, now imagine if this world-class athletes were to switch sports. So given his remarkable athletics, could Michael Phelps become an Olympic runner with his weight on 194 pounds, which is 40% heavier than Hichem El Jarrah? Similarly, El Jarrah might be one of the best runners in history, but can he compete in the water? He has long legs, but not that big torso. And the secret to maximize your odds of success is to choose the right field of competition. So we are going to talk about genes. And they said, genes do not determine your destiny, but they determine your area of opportunity. And when it comes to habits and to working on your habits, they said, find a game where the odds are in your favor. And it is when you consider different options, you say, James Clear suggested, ask yourself those questions. What feels like fun to me, but work for others? For any activities, what gives me, like, makes it fun for me, and when someone is doing the same activities, it's kind of like complicated and they don't enjoy it. What makes me lose track of time? What activities do I do when I don't count minutes? For instance, I was standing in a plank for 1 minute, and it was the longest 1 minute I can do. Maybe it wasn't my area of odds where I will be very successful. Where do I get greater returns than average person? If we compare us to other, where can I be more successful? Like for James Clear, when he was writing his book and he's sending emails, he kind of like find more people who are attracted to his personality. Like for some, it was very difficult to find people who like them. What comes naturally to me? It says, for just a moment, ignore what have you been taught. Ignore what society told you. Ignore what other experts, aspect of you. Look inside yourself and ask, what feels natural to me? When I feel alive, when I have felt like the real me. So after asking all those questions, you can kind of think about your game. And Scott Adams, very famous cartoonist, says, if you don't find your game, create one, because everyone has at least a few areas where they can be in the top 25% if they put a little bit of effort. So in the chapter summary, it says, The secret to maximizing your odds of success is to choose the right field of competition where it's odds for you, working for you. Pick the right habit. In progress, it's easy. Pick the wrong habit, and life is a struggle. Choose your game. Genes cannot be easily changed, which means they provide a powerful advantage in favorable circumstances and the serious disadvantages in unfavorable, unfavorable circumstances. Habits are easier when they align with your natural abilities. Choose the habits that best suit you. Play games that favors your strength. If you can find a game that favors you, create one. Genes do not eliminate the need for hard work. They clarify it. They tell us what to work hard on. And you know what? What I can add. So if to become a famous athlete, you might be need like if you're a swimmer, big torso and just strong. If you're a runner, good strong legs. But for being successful in business, it's everything is learnable and earnable. So you can compete. You can be great in something.